This board, I bought it from Bunnings. It is 2200 long. However, from here all the way to this edge is 2280. So I'm around 80 mils short. Initially, I bought two boards. The first board I cut is 1200 mils here, and obviously the leftover is 1000 mil. So I put the 1000 mil here, and then my thought process is like, oh yeah, then I get another board and cut from 1000 here all the way to here. That will be end of the day. However, after I did that, I realized this is my oven space. Also, there's an extra cable. I might want to install a cooktop. If the board ends here somewhere in between here, is not good. There is a weak joint. That's why I end up bought a third piece. Today I got a guy come in for the bathroom tiling. We have a really good chat. So he actually suggested to make a cut from here all the way and stop here. Another board from here to that end, because this is a really good support with all the cabinet here, so this is strong. If I end up somewhere here for the cut, first of all, it doesn't line up with the board, so it looks a little bit weird. If I stop in the middle here, it looks slightly more intentional to do that and more support for both boards. So that's why I was like, that's just fantastic idea. And he gave me another idea, because now I have three boards, bunch of leftover, and I don't know what to do with it. And he is like, oh, why not just do it as an end panel? This is awesome idea. So quickly show you what I was doing. As you can see, there is some lines there. This is the outer edge of the sink, and this is the inner edge. So this is the outer edge and that's the inner edge. So this is supposed to be dropped down through the bench top. So this is on top of the bench top. The instruction saying that I need to allow 10 mils only for the cutting, and they will have a seal around it. Basically measure 10 mils around the whole thing. Another thing is when the sink drop down, it's actually need to be cut down slightly more. Originally, I thought that I want to put the sink here, the plumbing is here. If the board is still here, I drill a hole, have the plumbing all the way here, and the sink down here, and the hot water going here. That was my original plan. There's still a lot of work, and also the benchtop situation also not great. I want to put the sink here. This benchtop again can't have a joining situation here if I want to put sink here. I need the board to be one piece somewhere, stop somewhere here, and another piece stop somewhere there. And I need to cut another piece here. And also, if you think about standing here, the sink here, washing is a little bit more space for me to do it. And if I wash here, the sink will be slightly here. You can see the drop down is around here, so the sink will be here. This is a little bit uncomfortable if I put the sink here. So end up I need to suck it up and cut a big hole basically. And also another situation, this I have an idea to make a box and go into it. Why is that an issue is, if you have a lot here, this corner cabinet is a little bit inset from the wall. They assume people don't have perfect corners, so that's why they make all the corner cabinet a little bit inset, so this one will go to the wall and this is a little bit gap there. However, for me, I do have a water outlet at the corner cabinet space, and that is an issue. Why? Now you can see it's a little bit too short. So what I want to do is actually I make a square cut and I make some sort of plastic box to insert into it. So if this leak, the water will go directly into the end grain here of my cutting. Keep having water like that and it will destroy my board. I need to find out a plastic box I want to use, then I make the cut based on the plastic box. Alright, give you guys a quick update. I started sawing the hole for the sink. This helped me at least 10 minutes just for this short line. I am thinking of going to buy a circular saw and finish the job. I can't be bothered just doing that. If that take me 10 minutes, that possibly take me an hour, and there's another possibly half an hour. And this part is an issue because this part is directly on top of this part. I'm thinking to get a circular saw, and I put this board on the floor and with some scrap wood underneath, so I can cut it on the floor, a little bit more control, and I think I will go from there. Alright, quickly show you what I did today. I ended up bought some benchtop connector. I started drill some hole for it. I still need to do something about it. I need to do some channel here, so I need to cut down the channeling here as well. There's quite a bit of work. So that's the benchtop connector. Alright, another situation I've done for today is I finally cut a hole for the sink, which is, oh my god, it is quite a mission, to be honest. I ended up bought a circular saw for it because I started with a jigsaw and it's going so slow. It's taking me way too long, and I bought a circular saw. The issue is the circular saw, I initially bought a battery power circular saw because I already invested into the oscillator systems. I have the battery, however, the battery that I got is too small, it's 1.5 amps. Most of the time, battery power circular saw require at least 3 amps, meaning that I don't have enough power for it. And it really struggled to even cut through the benchtop. It was fine to cut a 16mm, which is this like the cabinet board, but definitely not the benchtop. It just like cut for a few seconds, stop, cut for a few seconds, stop. I can see that it's just not enough power. So end up I go to Bunnings and switch to a cord circular saw, so at least a continuous power. I don't need to worry about any battery issue or that, so able to cut literally very quickly. The most time that I use up mainly is just try to learn how to use it. Then the corner obviously is curved, then I need to go back to jigsaw again to cut it. Hopefully you will see the time lapse, but there's some issue with my phone. I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, so another situation down here, as you can see, a little bit narrower cutout here is the initial cutout, and today I make a little bit more inside cutout there, and you can see there's a little bit cut out for the sink as well. I didn't realize that will be in the way, so I initially didn't cut it, but obviously today I realized that, oh yeah, let's cut it. So this cut, I actually did it with the circular saw, and then this straight cut, I did it with the reciprocating saw, and this cut, I did it with a jigsaw. So I feel like I just money well spent, isn't it? Or like whatever tools that I got, I just use it at the same time.